The Golden Bachelorette star Joan Chock is madly in love with Chock Chapel, and they seem Instagram perfect, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a shadow side. Since they met on TV while filming the series, the two have weathered some storms. Joan always liked Chock, but she was interested in other suitors too, including the French hairdresser Pascal Ibguy, who dumped her and then blamed it on producer interference. She gave Kelsey Anderson's dad, Mark Anderson, a chance too, but their chemistry wasn't quite right. #X2715 Remove ads on The Golden Bachelorette Season 1, Joan had her work cut out for her. She is still healing after losing her late husband Joan Chock to pancreatic cancer. 4 years ago, he died, and 4 years isn't such a long time. The pain is still real, it will always hurt, but Joan is definitely still in the throes of the most intense grief. On Thanksgiving, Joan shared her pain with TikTok followers, letting them know that she was in her feelings, and rightfully so. So, Chock and Joan are happy, but there are complications. Transferring a relationship from the glitzy world of network TV to the real world isn't easy. This type of transition has caused many duos to fall by the wayside. It's hard to adjust to living the normal way after being followed by a camera crew. Also, there's fame. The couple is living in the real world, but they're still famous and being judged. That's kind of a weird situation to be in. Joan and Chock do enjoy the perks of fame, maybe too much. They're putting a lot out there online, and hopefully, they aren't oversharing. Reality fans can be cruel and plant seeds of doubt in relationships. #X2715 Remove ads. The Thanksgiving thing was a big deal. Chock and his kids came to Joan during Thanksgiving, incorporating her into their traditions. They were kind and giving enough to change their usual routine for her sake. That was very sweet and she thought so too. However, her late husband was born on November 27, and when that day rolled around, she was pulled back emotionally, at a time when she should have been living in the present and planning for the future. Grief isn't a linear process. When a person is traumatized by someone's passing, they have ups and downs. It's like snakes and ladders. Anything, from a memory to a sign from above, can pull a person down, making them deeply sad. It is such a terrible thing when people lose the ones they love. It's a form of emotional torture that no one should have to go through. At some point, almost everyone will feel this grief, which can be earth-shattering. #X2715 Remove ads. On Thanksgiving, Joan was reminded of the man she lost. Her thoughts were with him. The fact that she was trying to enjoy Thanksgiving while her grief was surfacing was touching. She's very mature, sophisticated. She's an extremely classy woman. Class isn't about money, it's about natural refinement. How someone treats others. Joan is a true lady and she went to her car, where she recorded a TikTok alone. She got so real about her emotions. It was shocking to see that kind of emotional honesty, everything rang true. Nothing seemed contrived. Joan talked about missing her late husband, and felt that, when a rack fell in her closet, he was telling her to get rid of some of her clothes. Yes, she was indulging in magical thinking, most people do. Maybe there is an afterlife. If so, Joan truly deserves to see the man who gave her signs. Wouldn't it be wonderful if they were reunited? It would be so beautiful. To move on with the story, Joan said that she honored her ex during the Thanksgiving holiday, visiting his grave and singing happy birthday. It's enough to choke a person up. #X2715 Remove ads. Joan said she felt weird during Thanksgiving, and no wonder. Life is filled with twists and turns, but grief is like a great big roadblock. Trauma can feel like a dead end. This is why Joan may be too in love with her late husband to really move on. Yes, she loves Chock too, but she may feel guilty about that. She's such a sensitive woman. Joan must believe that John would want her to love again and be happy. However, survivor's guilt is real. It's something that a lot of people feel. Chock may have some survivor's guilt of his own. He lost his fiancée Kathy Gowrie in 2022. The woman he loved died due to a brain tumor. This stuff is so wrenching. Chock was engaged to Kathy for 9 years. They were very close but never tied the knot. So, Chock's carrying his own emotional baggage, as everyone does. As Joan and Chock both lost their partners, their emotional baggage may be extremely heavy. It could actually be enough to break them up in the end, although a happy ending would be strongly preferred. Both seems like very decent people. #X2715 remove ads. If only it could all be easy. If only no one beloved passed away, or people didn't get jealous, or compete, or turn on each other. Life is filled with problems and people have so many facets. Right now, Joan and Chock are embarking on a long-distance relationship, and their desire to live in 3 different places, Wichita, Kansas, Rockville, Maryland and New York City, may be another red flag. Also, their decision to postpone a wedding until they're really ready could signal trouble ahead. Does a person put off a wedding if they're ecstatic with a partner? Probably not. If they are elated, they're likely to throw caution to the wind and just do it. #X2715 remove ads. The sweet and beautiful Joan is definitely wife material. She seems loyal to the core. If Chock treats her well, he'll probably be richly rewarded. She has a sincerity that's lacking in so many reality stars. In a world of gold diggers, shallow clout chasers and the like, her honesty is astonishing. Hopefully, even if the Golden Bachelorette's Joan and Chock's life isn't perfect anymore, they can make it work. Perfection isn't really required, as the Beatles sang, all you need is love. Source: Joan Vassos, TikTok. Your rating: close 10 stars, 9 stars, 8 stars, 7 stars, 6 star, 5 stars, 4 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 star. Rate now 0/10. Leave a review. Your comment has not been saved. Your changes have been saved. Email is sent. Email has already been sent. My list: my favorite TV shows. My watchlist. Success 246.6. 8/10. The Golden Bachelorette TV PG reality. Where to watch season. All season 1. Streamrent by. Not available. Streamrent by. Not available. Not available. Not available. Availability in U.S. cast: Joan Vassos, Jesse Palmer, Gary Livingston, Pascal Ibgay, Jonathan Roan, Charles Chock Chapel, Charles Ling, Keith Gordon, Guy Gansert, Jordan Heller, Mark Anderson, Daniel Romer, Gil Ramirez, Charles King, Kim Buick, Greg Lasson, Michael Stevens. Characters. The Golden Bachelorette. Release date: September 18, 2024. Seasons 1. Network: ABC. Streaming services: Hulu. Franchises: The Bachelor. Showrunner: Bennett Graebner. Main genre: reality. Expand.